After dominating the ALDS, we have moved on to the American League Championship Series, and it's game number 1 against the Toronto Blue Jays. So if you guess the Blue Jays, you won a prize. I don't know what to tell you, but we're going up against Aaron Sanchez today. He's 2-0. He's kind of killing the game at this point, but look at Edwin Encarnacion. Dude does not have a hit in the playoffs yet. How have you not benched this fool? But speaking of the polar opposite, Kendall King, 2 people on. His batting average is through the roof. His home runs and RBIs are through the roof. And look at your boy, Kendall. If it's fair, it's gone. And this one is off the pole, people. Kendall starts the game off with a huge home run out to deep left field. You never see him hit home runs. You know, maybe I shouldn't even say that anymore. This dude hits so many home runs to left field now. Maybe he just hits home runs all over the ballpark. So we're back up here after Kendall went yard earlier in the ball game. Bottom of the second, 2 outs, 2 on again. First pitch is a low fastball, and Aaron Sanchez says, you know what, I'm not throwing anything up in the zone to Kendall. Next pitch is in, and Kendall hits it deep to left field again. Could this get out of the ballpark? Could we get back-to-back 3-run home runs? Bruh. No, we're not going to get it. That one falls about 5 feet short. So Kendall, again, is up here in the 4th inning. 2 runners on, but no outs this time. Can he go yard and get another 3-run home run? We'll see what happens. So the next pitch is in on the 1-0 count. This one's right where Kendall wants it. He gets a hold of it. It's to deep right center field. This one's going back. Is anybody going to get to it? They aren't. Another home run for your boy Kendall King. I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but I think this is one of the greatest games that Kendall has ever had so far. We had a 3-run home run in the 1st inning. Here in the 4th inning, we get another 3-run home run. That's 6 RBIs at this point, and we're halfway through the game. Now moving on to the top of the 6th, we're up 8-0. Ball's coming right here to Kendall, going to try and get a double play. Flip it to Odor. Odor gets it at first, and Prince Fielder snags that one out of midair. So Kendall King right now has a chance to make history. Could he get 7 RBIs if he goes deep here? Now the next pitch is in. You are kidding me. The bat flip is real. Get salty. Where's Jose Bautista at this point? Because no one has a better bat flip than your boy Kendall King at this point. Don't throw any punches. The good news is we have Rugen and Odor on our team, so he's not going to knock anybody out. Kendall gets his 7th RBI of the ball game. The greatest game that Kendall has had since, I believe, season 2 when he had 9 RBIs. Could he eclipse that? And then we're up here in the 7th inning again. Kendall is late on that swing. We're up 9-0 with 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is in. Kendall hits out to right field. This one's going back, but it's not going to be deep enough for home run number 4. Kendall's going to stretch this one into a double. They probably could have had a play on it if they let that ball through, but Kendall gets a stand-up double to have just a ridiculous game. So Kendall has 4 hits, 3 home runs, and 7 RBIs plus a double. One of the greatest games ever by any player of all time. Now moving on to game number 2, we're going up against Marcus Stroman. That dude's ERA is just 1.08. We're having a huge time struggling against him in the regular season. Hopefully here in the postseason we can turn it around because Kendall's batting average is over 600. I know a lot of you guys ask what difficulty I play on. I play on All-Star. I don't know what's getting into Kendall, but he's killing it at this point. Right here, though, Kendall's going to chop on to third base. They get a crazy good play in that spin. And Kendall's first at bat of the ball game in game number 2, not looking good. But here's a look at the playoff picture. It's LA versus the New York Mets in the NLCS and the ALCS. We're playing up against the Blue Jays. Who will go to the World Series? We're trying to figure that out now. And moving on to the bottom of the 3rd, 2 outs and nobody on for Kendall. We're down 2-1 though. Kendall hits a little blooper. Second baseman fields that one cleanly, and Dustin Pedroia, who plays for the Blue Jays, which, to be honest, seems a little crazy to me, gets us out at first base. Then we move on to the 7th inning. It's the bottom of the 7th, 1 out, 2 on, tied up ball game at 2-2. Kendall has been here before. When you have 2 runners on, last game it was guaranteed home runs. What happens now? Kendall gets a hold of one, and, well, that's going to be a pop-up to the first baseman. So it's an infield fly rule. Nothing is going to happen for us there. What is going on with Kendall? He had one of the greatest games of his career last game. Game number 2, the manager is just pissed at Kendall, letting him have it as we lose 4-2. And going into game number 3, the series is tied 1-1. Now we have Ken Cleveland going up for us. This dude has a 12.46 ERA, which is French for hot garbage. So Kendall's up now, top of the 1st, 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch is in, and Kendall's going to foul that one off deep into right field territory. Now with 0-1 count here, next pitch is coming into Kendall. Can he get a hold of it? Your boy Kendall King is going back to right center field. Could this be another home run? It is. Kendall King is back. The comeback kid, Captain Clutch, whatever you want to call him. He gets a solo shot to right field. The pitcher is not going to be happy with themselves there. 396 feet of grown man. Kendall King kills it. Now with 2-0 lead after Kendall gets a solo home run and someone else scores. Here in the top of the 3rd with 1 out and nobody on. Same pitcher is still in the ballgame, and Kendall, well, he tried to check his swing. That 12-6 curveball, hard to lay off of. Next pitch on an 0-2 count. Kendall's going to drive it right by the third baseman. That was going to be into the left fielder, and Kendall's going to go for the double. What is going on here? They don't even test him and say, you know what? Kendall King is the fastest player in MLB history. He's the strongest player in MLB history because he hit so many home runs. You're not going to throw that dude out. So here in the top of the fifth, we have a home run and we have a double with a 2-1 lead. First pitch is a 12-6 curveball that's going to drop right out of the strike zone. Next pitch on a 1-1 count is in where Kendall wants it. But just like he did in the last game, he fouls this one or hits this one up. It's going to be easily fielded there by Pedroia, and Kendall has to sit down. But look, we're trying to come up. We're down now 2-3, top of the eighth. Kendall has got to turn it on. If you want to be Captain Clutch, if you want to lead this team to the World Series again, we've got to make a big play here. So on a 2-0 count, ball's high in the zone where Kendall wants it. He gets a hold of it. This one's out to the deep left field area. Can it be another home run? Kendall drops the bat, but it's foul.
Bruh.
Literally by 2 feet, that one goes foul. I thought we had the home run. So a 2-1 count now. Kendall's looking for something. Ball's in. He's going to drive it out to deep center field. The center fielder's going back, but Harold Green is right there to make a play on that one. We're not going to get a hit when we needed the most. So we're back up here in the top of the ninth. We have a 4-3 lead. Our teammates have done what they needed to do, but we have to extend this lead. So 1 runner on and 2 outs. First pitch, Kendall hits, and it's right to Dustin Pedroia again. He's had a magnet for Kendall. We end up winning the game. Kendall had one of the best games of his career, but we've got to turn it on now. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.